Hello and welcome to the Daily Mill for Thursday the 18th of May 2023. In today's Mill news, Mill defender selected for Republic of Ireland training camp. That is of course Danny McNamara. This is from londonnewsonline.co.uk. Mill defender Danny McNamara has been selected by Republic of Ireland manager Stephen Kenny to be in the 22-man squad for a training camp in Bristol next week. Ireland have Euro 2024 qualifiers in June. Against Greece in Athens and Gibraltar on home turf. Kenny has selected players from the EFL and League of Ireland for the camp, which is taking place at the Robins High Performance Centre. The 6 week break between the end of the championship and our qualifier in Greece is something we have to navigate and make sure our preparations are well planned well, Kenny told Ireland's official website. This training camp in Bristol for 4 days is essential before we travel to Turkey on June the 5th for 9 days ahead of our visit to Athens, and we're looking forward to a good 4 days training and some sharp sessions. McNamara, 24, made 44 appearances in all competitions for the Lions, 42 of those in the Championship. He needs one more outing to clock up a century for his boyhood club. McNamara has played for Ireland under 21s and has never hidden his desire to represent the nation. There has been contact, McNamara told our paper in April. I made the provisional squad in the last break and I got an email to say I was going to be on standby, and that's becoming a regular theme for the last year or so. I'm hoping that eventually I will get my call up, but I've just got to keep doing what I'm doing. I think I'm doing enough, but Ireland have got a very strong squad in my position. I've got to be patient and just see what happens. So there you go. So let's have a look at it from the other side. This is from fai.ie. That's Irish website of the Football Association of Ireland. Republic of Ireland manager Stephen Kenny has named a 22-man squad for a 4-day training camp at the Robins High Performance Centre in Bristol City next week, ahead of the upcoming UEFA Euro 2024 qualifiers in June. Ireland are set to face Greece on Friday, June 16th, in Athens, and Gibraltar on Monday, June 19th at the Aviva Stadium as part of the UEFA Euro 2024 qualifying campaign, which began with a narrow 1-0 defeat against France in March. Kenny has named a 22-man squad comprised of players from the EFL and the League of Ireland for the training camp at Bristol City's training ground to begin preparations for those two qualifiers in June. Tom Cannon, who enjoyed an impressive loan spell at Preston North End from Everton, has been called into the training camp, as well as Shamrock Rovers winger Neil Ferrugia, Hull City defender Sean McLaughlin, Millwall defender Danny McNamara, and goalkeepers James Talbot and Brian Maher from Bohemians and Derry City, respectively. Jeff Hendrick and Alan Brown will miss the 4-day training camp as they recover from injury, are expected to be in contention for the Greece and Gibraltar matches in June. Chidozie Ogbene will report for the camp to continue his assessment and rehabilitation from a hamstring injury, whilst Andrew Omobamidele, Callum Robinson and Seamus Coleman have all been ruled out of the upcoming qualifiers through injury. Middlesbrough defender Dara Lenihan and Peterborough United midfielder Jack Taylor will not be involved with the training camp due to their club's participation in the EFL playoffs. All Premier League players remain in action for their clubs, as well as Mickey Johnson at Victoria de Guimarães, Jamie McGrath at Dundee United, and Matt Doherty at Atletico Madrid, who continued their domestic seasons. And then they've got a quote from the manager, which I just read from the piece from the London News Online. And here's the squad, as you can see. They are all EFL players. There's about four or five players from the League of Ireland. You've got some Premier League players there, but they're players that were on loan in the EFL, like such as Troy Parrott and Tom Cannon. So yeah, there you go. It's very much a B team for Ireland, and it's just a training squad. I wonder if they will play a game or whether they just play games and play with themselves. Pardon the expression there, but we'll see. Hopefully he doesn't get injured, and hopefully he impresses them. But first and foremost, don't get injured, and that'll be fantastic. But Concerning Danny McNamara, surprising that he's got the call up now. So obviously his form kind of fell off, and interesting that it has. It's more. It's not one that we're really talking about, but in terms of the formation change, has that helped him or has it not helped him? Is he more of a wing back rather than a fullback? I don't know, but in terms of, he's not really one of the criticisms, and Gary Rowett has said this publicly, is that he wants more from him going forward. So you'd think that would affect, well, it's the focus on a wing back is that you're a defender that can go forward. So you think, well, playing as a wing back, and that criticises him going forward. So then, how can he be a good wing back? Is he a better wing back than he is a fullback? I don't know. But we'll see. I don't know. Yeah, like I said, there you go. Now, that is basically it for Millwall news. Now, just a special mention to this, Lee Gregory, former Millwall player, and it's connected to us because these are the teams trying to come into the league next season. Sheffield Wednesday, they were 4-0 down from the first leg. They were 4-0 after 90 minutes, so they got it to extra time. Peterborough United scored through Lee Gregory's own goal. Gregory scored at the right end and the wrong end. It went to 4-1. Sheffield United scored, or Sheffield Wednesday, sorry, Sheffield Wednesday scored again to make it 5-1 to take it to penalties. There's no away goals in the playoffs anymore. That's gone away with, so it doesn't matter. It's just aggregate score. So yeah, they took it to penalties, and they won on penalties. They won 5-3 on penalties. Absolute incredible comeback. So in terms of us next year, Sheffield Wednesday, obviously the bigger team. They got a bigger ground. I've heard that they got a bit of a killer atmosphere at Hillsborough. And surely they'll give us more tickets. Although it's Yorkshire Police, they might not. In terms of Peterborough United, they've got a tiny ground, don't really give us much, but it's easier to get to. Thameslink trains go right there now, so yeah, a longer journey where you can get more tickets, or a shorter journey that's easier, but they don't give you any tickets, and you have to kind of scramble, and it's points totals and all this. You have to queue up in a virtual queue to try and get some tickets for that. Yeah, so it's going to be Sheffield Wednesday, or the other game is tonight, which is Barnsley and Bolton. So, and in terms of that, it's believed that if Barnsley do get promoted, they'll take Callum Styles back. But if they don't, then he might be an option to go out, maybe to us, maybe to someone else. But that's the situation, that they loaned him out because they were in the lower league and they needed to free up some cap space. So if they come back into the Championship, that problem is solved. So they probably don't need to let go of him. So yeah, there you go. Lee Gregory connection from Millwall, and in terms of who we might be playing next season, and just incredible comeback. I thought they would win the game. It would be a bit tough, but then when I saw on my phone it was 4-0, I just switched on and started watching it. Yeah, pretty incredible result. And on that note, thank you for watching, and goodbye.